When we first talk with clients, we like to ask the question, what does money mean to you? The meaning of money is different for everyone, but no matter what our emotional understanding of money may be, stripped of emotion, money is simply a tool for helping you achieve your goals in life. And that's why it's so important to learn how to define and set financial goals, make a budget, and save effectively to reach the goals you've set. In order to define your financial goals, you need to reflect on the things that you need money to accomplish. Maybe you want to take a vacation, save for a down payment on a house or a car, or start your own business. Like most people, you probably want to retire with enough money to live comfortably. Every person will have a unique set of goals. Start by describing your goals in general terms, but then refine them with specific time frames and dollar amounts. Ask yourself 3 questions. What do I want? What do I have right now? And how will I get what I want? What we've learned is that getting specific and writing your goals down really makes a difference. For example, you can take the goal of retiring with enough money to live comfortably and turn it into a much more specific goal. What does comfortable mean to you? Choose a target retirement age and calculate the estimated monthly cost to support your lifestyle in order to create a realistic financial plan to achieve your goal. Remember, goal setting is an iterative process, one that you will revisit as your goals change throughout your lifetime. Think about your current wants and needs versus your future wants and needs. It's always a balancing act between the present and the future. It's also important to think about the timing of each goal. As you start to list your goals, try to bucket them by the target date for each goal. Is the goal short-term, like taking a vacation next year, or long-term, like having money for retirement? Short-term goals are easier to plan for, but it's important to prioritize longer-term goals. It may seem hard to focus on a goal that's 20 to 40 years in the future, such as retirement planning, but starting early allows you to save smaller amounts on a monthly basis and reach your goals faster. To reduce stress from your current and future financial situation, it's important to develop the habit of saving early, automatically, and often. Start by building your budget based on your current lifestyle and cash flow. Make sure that you include your monthly savings goals in your budget. Take a close look at money coming in and going out, what you earn and what you spend in a given period of time, every month, for example. The difference between your income and your expenses, both fixed and variable, is your personal cash flow. Your cash flow summary provides you with a better understanding of your spending habits, helps you identify where you can cut back on spending, and helps you estimate how much you have available for saving and investing. We recommend that you begin by tracking everything you spend for a week. It's important to record both fixed expenses like housing and your variable expenses such as the smoothie at the gym or the latte you have every afternoon. Then take time to reflect on what you spent. Were there any surprises? Once you review your spending, identify where you can trim spending by changing certain habits. Evaluate where you can redirect your cash flow and save your money into a savings account where it will earn interest. Interest is an extra amount of money that you can earn every year for keeping your cash on deposit. Remember that all savings accounts do not pay the same interest rates, and those rates are variable. Each year that you have your cash on deposit, your interest will earn interest. This is called compounding interest. The more time your savings have to grow, the more they can potentially benefit from the power of compounding interest. For example, how much does my daily latte cost me each month, each year? If I think about the power of compounding interest, and if I save that money each month, what amount could that grow to over the next 20 years? That may sound like a small thing, but it can have dramatic effects. In this next example, Alex starts saving at age 30 and Taylor starts saving later at age 50. Even though they both save about the same amount of money in total over different time horizons, by the time they're both 70, Alex's contributions have grown to a significantly larger amount of money. That's compounding in action. We recommend a range of different strategies you can use to make saving part of your budget. Pay yourself first, meaning treat the amount you save each month like an expense, and pay it before other optional expenses or discretionary purchases. Making automatic regular deposits to your retirement account is an example of paying yourself first. Plus, you'll be able to take advantage of matching contributions from your employer. Build an emergency fund. Make this a top priority and plan to save enough to cover 6 months of your expenses. You had to create your budget to know how much to set as a goal for your emergency fund. Remember to revise your budget with each new life change. For example, when you have a new job, receive a salary increase, experience a job loss, or decide to move to a new city. Setting up a routine for managing your budget and a financial plan helps empower you to make good financial planning decisions. You have to find what works for you. Last, it's important to understand what tax advantage accounts are and how the potential tax savings they offer can impact your saving and investing. These include retirement plans like 401ks or traditional or Roth IRAs, education savings accounts, and certain types of health savings accounts. For specific tax information, it's important that you check with your tax and legal advisors on what might be best for you. Goal setting, budgeting, and saving can seem daunting at first, but it doesn't have to be. Make a plan and write it down. Revisit your budget on a regular basis and revise your financial goals as life happens. At Morgan Stanley, in Family Governance and Wealth Education, a part of Family Office Resources, we work with our clients' next generation to help them develop effective stewards of the family's values, vision, and wealth. Please reach out to your Morgan Stanley financial advisor to learn more.